Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 5 Minutes in the Word. I will do my best to keep it to 5 minutes. Woo! Today, we have one of my favorite verses in the Bible, which is 1 Corinthians 13:1. And it says, if you could speak in tongues of men or of angels, but do not love, you are only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. I want you to think about that for a minute. In different versions of the Bible, it says if you could speak in tongues and speak in the languages of angels, which is kind of what it says in this version, or if you could speak in every language of men. And so what it's saying is if you are the most spiritual person in the world, or if you're the smartest person in the world, that's what those two statements are trying to say. If you're the smartest person in the world or the most spiritual person in the world, good for you. But if you don't love other people, if you don't love people, if you're not kind to people, if your heart is not towards people, then the only thing you are is just an annoying noisemaker. What a powerful statement that we can absorb in this moment in our country and in this moment in our time, that so many people say they love, say they're a Christian, but the only thing they're doing is making a bunch of racket and causing a bunch of discord among the brethren. It is time to prove we love. And the only way to prove you love is with your actions. Jesus said, and he reminded when he was asked by those who were trying to deceive him and trying to cause issues with him, he was asked what the greatest commandment was, and he says, to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And he said the second commandment is like unto it. How can something be like unto it? In other words, how can it be associated with it? Well, because the other one's a requirement for the first. So if you're going to love the Lord your God with everything that you have, then you have to also do the second part, which was to love your neighbor. We're so quick to make sure that we can defend ourselves from our neighbor. But where's the love? We really need to reevaluate who we are as people, who we are as Christians, and make sure that we align not with a party affiliation, not with a church affiliation, not with a group affiliation, but that we align with the teachings of Jesus Christ. Hear me when I tell you this. Because the Jesus of the Bible is so often not the Jesus that we act like. I want you to just absorb that. You know, Gandhi said that. Gandhi said, when he was asked about Christians, he said, I love your Christ, I don't love your Christians. And that was paraphrasing a little bit, but that was pretty close to what he said, because he was so struck by the difference between Christ and the Bible and Christians in reality. To be Christian is to be Christ-like. Remember, Christ allowed himself to be crucified. Christ allowed himself to be tormented and abused by those that he came to help. Is that who we are as Christians today? I will tell you, the Christians of America don't appear to be that anymore. We appear to be self-righteous, self-centered, self-focused so much, and so lacking love. It's time to love. It's time to show kindness. It's time to show Christ in us to a lost and dying world that so needs the gospel, but they'll never hear it if the first thing out of your mouth is hate, if the first thing out of your mouth is divisiveness. So if you can speak in all the tongues of this world, in all the languages of this world, and you can speak in all the languages of heaven, but you don't love, the only thing you're doing is making a bunch of noise. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you choose love over hate. I hope you choose kindness over meanness. And I hope that God blesses you today in Jesus' name.